Welcome back to PresCo. I'm the Business Pres, and we've got some juicy updates. Wow, what a series of events. Let's go have a look at the daily trend. So we're looking at Bitcoin the other day and had two scenarios. One of them played out. The bearish scenario. So we had this descending wedge, which more often than not breaks up. It is a consolidation pattern. However, we had the bearish head and shoulders. And we kind of wicked on the support line and then a huge dumpy dump. Huge dumpy dump. So from the right shoulder to the bottom wick, that was 25%, and that is huge. All right, from the bottom to the bottom of the wick, it was about 20%. But see, the thing is, if you got stopped out, or if you had a stop loss in there, there's literally no difference to the price where you would have stopped out compared to now. So that's the thing. Reactive trading can be very difficult. Proactive trading is much easier. See, when this MACD crossed down here and we didn't get a higher high and we're actually in the negative territory, well, when we're in this low, bearish moves get bigger. And we've had this bearish divergence here, and then we're under the moving average. It was technically in the buy zone, but we didn't break out of resistance. And when we don't break out of resistance, we need support to hold, and support didn't hold. So the biggest question now is, are we in a macro bear market? And the answer for me is no. I said this in the last video. I said even if we break down from this head and shoulders and reach the target, which we reached the target, to like the T. A few bucks off. So we could have shorted, or we could have taken some profits up here to put them back in down here. But unless we've got buy orders and sell orders, like I said, proactive trading, it's a little bit tricky to time the swings. And what happened with Bitcoin when we broke support and washed out the whole market as usual. So that's why we watch Bitcoin every day on the daily trend. So when Bitcoin's getting supported and it makes a run up, alts might wait for a little bit and then they're going to make a move too. So the question is, are we in a macro bull market or now a bear market now that we've broken this trend line support? Well, the way I see it, we're still in a bull market, and this is why. Low? Let's do it with this, because that was the last call last time. So that's the bottom. We broke up higher, we pulled back. Okay, where did we come to? $618. Made a W under the 618. Now, what is this? Oh, hang on, that was wrong. Swing low to swing high. It was above the 618. It was more like the 50. That's right. Okay, so we double bottomed on the 50, making this trend line support, and we broke up even higher, but then breaking this pattern down, we broke that trend line support. Okay, but not to worry. Just go from the bottom, the swing low, to the top, swing high, and we find ourselves under the 618, but wicking down. All right, with these wicks here, means buyers are at this level. Of course, buyers aren't going to be at the top. Sellers are going to be there. Profit takers are going to be there. But the buyers are at the bottom, which means support is most likely going to hold. Okay, we've got this huge wick, and now we're going to be consolidating sideways. We got a fib support level, we got the 200-day moving average, and we've made a higher low. As long as we continue to make higher lows, we are bullish. Because this is an uptrend. We got the low, a higher high. Then this one. We've got another low, we've got a higher high than this one. And as long as we break down and make a higher low, we will most likely push up to a higher high. And continuing this final wave of the Elliott waves for Bitcoin. That's the way I see it. I could be wrong, but I expect this support to be held and we will move up from here. What happens if this support doesn't hold? Then we will probably turn macro bearish. Okay, but the way I see it, this week shows me that the buyers are here. If we make a bottom pattern, I'm leveraging long. Alright, I didn't sell anything, and of course I should have sold something, because looking at V chain here, from the previous top to the new bottom, it's about a 50% correction, a 60% correction, and I'm not too happy that I'm not taking profits here. Okay, we've seen we broke this channel, and the target was back to the bottom of the channel where we got our bullish divergence. So technically we should see a bottom here and another push up, but I was kind of hoping that we would push up a lot higher than we did. Okay, this 618 didn't really hold, no support really held, but as long as we can close the low even on this area, that should be bullish. It should be bullish. So I haven't made any changements to my Hodl portfolio or anything like that. I haven't sold XRP, I haven't sold anything. I'm still waiting for the macro targets to play out. And the end of the year is still the window when it closes. So this month should be a good month. Ethereum, it didn't quite hit our target. So the way I'm looking at this, like, we didn't really break a neckline. Alright, we come and wick down, the buyers showed their support, and then we wick straight back up to hold this level. So whether we muck around for a bit and then break down, I'm not sure. Not sure. The RSI is in the buy zone. As long as we do make a bottom here, we can expect ETH to push up. And are we going to get that? Well, looking at the Ethereum to Bitcoin pairs, I mean, we could. We very much could. We broke out, we retested, and now we pushed again higher. And Ethereum didn't break down nearly as much as Bitcoin did. But Ethereum, Bitcoin compared to XRP, they're still daily downtrend. So it's not good holding XRP compared to Bitcoin right now. But these are the levels I'd be starting to swap Bitcoin out for XRP, because it should have already done it on Ethereum. Alright, that's if that's your strategy. But this, all I'm looking at this for is what's the strongest of the big three. And right now it's Ethereum. When Bitcoin's going sideways and Ethereum's taking off, usually that means altcoin season. And how can we determine that? We go to Bitcoin dominance. And yeah, it looks like we're going to be breaking down. Okay, we did not hold any support. Looks like we got rejected. We made a lower high, and we're now on support. We're on support, but if this support breaks, altcoin season. Altcoin season all day. All day. So it could be really fast. It could be like 3 weeks or so worth of the macro wave 2s for the altcoins. And I am concerned about the VIX, the volatility index. We broke out from this descending wedge, descending channel. And when these things make some serious spikes, it's not good. But hopefully that's it. Hit some resistance and it comes back down, because I don't want that thing going up. Dollar index gaining strength. It's all inflated. But that's about it for today. Obviously not good. I'm hurting. I didn't sell. I'm holding the losses, especially in the last portfolio that I built, putting about $800-900 in. And the good part is there's some cash on the side, and now is the time to put some cash in, build our positions up. See, Algorand's holding pretty strong. Everything else is just kind of bleeding out. So when we hit support levels, I'll be looking to put in my longs, and then yeah, we'll go from there. This is a bit bittersweet. It was like a bullish breakout, and then it didn't hold, and we come down. But look, one's good. One's got the DeFi Kingdoms in the jewel, and it's a W money to get back to the top. So if you haven't got into jewel yet, playing DeFi Kingdoms, that's a good option too. The way I see it, it is a buy the dip and continue the bull run, even though that looks pretty scary. What else can we look at? We can look at crypto fear and greed. And psychologically, if we buy fear and sell greed, we are winners. Extreme fear means low prices, and greed means high prices. So if you're buying low and selling high, then you're following fear and selling greed. So, bit of an angle for you. The bearish broke down. The way I see it, we should hold support and make a push up for a higher high. Doesn't have to go that way. We're just following the daily trend day by day. So, hopefully that helps. Smash a like, and I'll see you in the next one.